if you're feeling mo, baka wala na eh, then don't give because you're giving from a space of lack.
Hello, this is Lia Bernardo, and welcome to another episode of MoneyLove. And in this episode, I'm going to ask Doc Edna questions. So why don't you say hi first? And ask
Hi
questions.
first.
Hi first. Let's talk about tithing, okay? And of course, I had to look it up because I didn't know what it meant. And it's spelled T-I-T-H-I-N-G. Tithing. What on earth is tithing?
Okay, so tithing, like they're in church, di ba? Parang there's a church, I won't say which one. They have to give 10% of their earnings.
Oh, okay.
Like have to. Parang that's their way of helping their church. So
Okay.
it's 10% of anything they make.
Yeah. Don't all religions, one way or another,
But even
do
like
some form of that?
Yes, but kunyari with the Catholic Church, you give what you can. Pero there are others that talagang 10%. So there's a
Yeah,
rule of
so
thumb
there-
of 10%.
depending on which religion you follow. Okay.
Pero I think there's also somewhere that says 10% is a good number.
Okay, so it's sort of like, correct me if I'm wrong, if I say I'm practicing tithing, I give, let's say, to a charity,
Yes.
or to someone in need.
Yes.
So not necessarily a church.
No, not necessarily.
But I'm tithing if I give to someone who needs,
Yes.
let's say, medical attention.
Yes,
And
exactly.
so that would constitute
Exactly.
tithing. Okay,
Exactly.
now how important is tithing to this whole prosperity consciousness that we're trying to
Okay.
advocate?
So I had this, client. We actually were discussing about this. That's why it's a very timely, topic for me because she was saying she has a group of friends that they tithe all the time because in their space, parang we need to tithe so that the idea kasi of tithing is when you give, you receive, right?
Okay.
So, but the thing is, when you tithe forcibly, na parang you don't have anything, sabi niya, but my friends don't even have that much
Yeah, like-
anymore. But they're still tithing kasi feeling nila, if I tithe, then babalik yan for me for sure. But the
Yes.
thing is, you have to be first in a space wherein you are full. You are, parang,
Yeah, well, there's no lack. The
Yes.
first thing to do is get rid of that lack mentality first.
yes. Tithing is supposed to be from the heart giving it. It may or may not come back. But the point of tithing is not for it to come back. The point of tithing is to share what you have. So if you are feeling a sense of lack, then there's no, it's
That's
it's
tithing.
not abundance.
It's not
It's not
tithing.
tithing
Yeah,
kasi
okay,
it's
I
more
get it.
like, okay, if I give you this, you give me back, ha? Tapos sasabihin nila, oh, why did I give? And then I didn't get anything back. Maybe I should tithe some more.
I see. Again, it's the energy or it's the thought process. It's the intention, there you go, that determines the frequency of what we're doing, the energy of what we're doing.
Yeah.
Right? And so if we tithe, it ought to be because we want to help without expecting anything in return.
For me, the mentality is I have enough, I have a lot, and so I can share.
Share, yes.
So, kasi with sharing, it comes naturally. It
So
comes
instead of helping, what you're saying
Yeah.
is change it to share.
Yes.
I
Kasi
love
when
that.
I'm sharing with you,
You notice I always say I
don't-
love that when we're talking.
Because when you're sharing, the energy is different. It's like
Yes.
it's freely giving.
Yes.
And then
Because help would constitute ego yet again.
and also return. Na parang,
Yes.
if I help you, tapos pag may kailangan ako, help me also. But I have 2 pencils. I don't need both pens. I share with you one, you take it home.
It's okay
It's
with
okay. Because I have my own pencil. So imagine if that's the case, diba? So, but the thing is, because I shared with you my pen, somebody somewhere, like when I need a pen, I will be attracting those people that would also want to help me and then,
I get
lend me their pencils if I need it.
That's a beautiful lesson. One more question.
Yes.
From them. We got a question that says, how do I budget when I don't even make enough? I think that's a really good question.
Yes, super good question. But remember, I think last time we spoke, we were saying, even if it's 500 pesos, even if it's 100 pesos, get into the habit of saving.
You know, the first time you said that, I swear, I said, okay, go to do it. 10% goes into how? I have yet to do it, and we've been doing this podcast for a while now. Okay, any tips?
Yeah, okay. So get into the habit. Let me tell you a story. I was noticing, I have these 2 friends who are, doing what they're doing, right? And then I'm like, why is this person doing so well? And this person is was doing well enough, but for some reason, there's not enough money. They both have work, freelancing, right? But one has more income, I mean, retention, and the other doesn't have that much retention. So I was looking, I realized this other person, she does the tithing because she feels that I have excess and I want to help you. I want to help,
I want to share.
so 10% she puts aside and she shares it now. She removes it now from and puts it somewhere else. So this is my tithing budget. It's already separate, automatic. So it's not even part of her expenses.
So she has tithing.
Yes.
She
And
has savings,
Yeah.
and that she has for lifestyle.
the thing is this other person who also gets a lot of projects and everything, but it's never enough.
Never enough.
I realized because this person naman, when I was like, syempre making chismis, right? This person does not like tithing. Like, kunyari, if I can keep everything, I'll keep everything. If no one's asking, I will keep it kasi I need it. So, nagulat lang ako kasi it's a recent,
Yeah.
na parang these two people are doing the same thing. They are doing, fairly well. Pero why is this person growing up in, like, kunyari, her projects are getting more
Yes.
and more. This person, hindi dumadami yung projects niya. And then I realized because this person has tithing. Kasi the thing is, the only way you can tithe is when you have
Only
so
way it works
much
for you.
money.
Yeah,
You have so much.
Yeah.
So for her, the reason a lot of things are coming is because she feels I have so many and then I give. And then there's that energy of receiving and giving.
I'm going to ask one more question because it came to mind as you were speaking. Because remember during the pandemic,
Oh,
businesses
yeah.
suffered,
Yes.
especially entrepreneurial businesses. And I noticed there were two types of entrepreneurs. There was one where they said, okay, there's no income, so I'm going to cut salaries in half, but I'm still going to give salary.
Yes.
And there was another kind where they just closed their business down entirely. And when I asked them why, they said, I need to protect my wealth without necessarily
Judging.
going into judgment,
Yeah.
right? Because I can't fault
Yes.
this one who decided to protect
Either
their wealth,
both,
right?
both are correct.
I admire the ones,
Yes.
but I can't say for myself that I would do the same. I wish I had the cash flow
Yes,
to be able to
exactly.
do that. And so, how do we reconcile that as business owners? So, let's speak to the business owners out there.
For me, both of them did to help people. But the thing is, sometimes I feel that a lot of the business owners during pandemic, they really tried to
They did.
give help.
Yes.
Kahit na like a few thousands, just to at least man lang may pangbigas or something.
Yes.
For me, that's how it is. Because I have extra, I can give, kahit kunyari $1,000 a month or 5,000 pesos a month to my workers while we're waiting out the COVID. Kasi total, these people have helped me create my own wealth. So why not give them an allowance? Diba? Parang ganyan. But I understand some people na parang, especially if you're new, syempre you want the cash flow, you want to keep it. And especially at that time, we didn't know when this will, malay mo, it's only 3 months. Malay mo, it's only, 1 week. We didn't expect it to be this long, right? So they were also protecting na parang, what if I open and then I don't have, puhunan anymore? What am I gonna do, right? So a lot of people, like I know a specific restaurant, I won't mention what, but they serve Thai food. The head chef said, don't give me salary, but give my people the salary. My salary, let me share it. Even this other friend of mine, same. He was a CEO in a company. He said, I'm donating half my salary so that the teachers can have
Nice story.
a salary. So it's up to you. If you're feeling mo, baka wala na then don't give because you're giving from a space of lack.
I get you. Okay, thank you for that. Nice Q&A. Thanks, Edna.
Thank you.